Hello and welcome student. Today we will learn a lesson from Standard 5th How We Came to Be Environment Study Part 2 Historic Period Module 2. As in Module 1 we learned about different script and also learned about ancient civilization Mesopotamia, Egypt, Harappan. Let's learn more about all the cities in our Module 2. Before moving to our Module 2, let's do a recap of Module 1 Historic Period. In Module 1, we learn about culture, record, sign and symbol, which help them to keep the records in the form of inscription and manuscript. Human and animal depends on the environment to satisfy their needs. Human make pots, clothes, metal objects, etc. All these changes took place according to the material available in nature. All skills and tradition inherited from generation to generation. During ancient civilization, they made the village near bank of various river. The cities came into existence in 3000 BC. The city such as Mesopotamia, Egypt, China, the Indo-Indian subcontinent and river were in riverine civilization. Turkey, Syria and Iraq, these cities were very prosperous. Embankment water used for irrigation. Huangdi, king of China, introduced agriculture, animal husbandry, wheel, cart, etc. So all these things we learn in our module 1. Learning objectives of module 2. In this module, we will learn about Harappa civilization and Indus Valley. Harappan craftsmen were highly skilled in making bronze objects. A game board and gamesmen found in an excavation at Ur, Ur and Mesopotamia. Sports and entertainments. A musical string instrument made of gold named balag. Let's learn about Harappa, the earliest civilization of on the Indian subcontinent is known as the Harappan civilization. It flourished in the Indus Valley. Indus is the English word for the name Sindhu. Harappa in Punjab and Mohenjo-daro in Sindh are the two sites of Harappan civilization to be discovered first. Now they are in Pakistan. Lothal and Dhola in Gujarat and Kalibangan in Rajasthan are among the famous cities of Harappan civilization in India. Cities of this civilization are well known for the systematic town planning, means about Harappan civilization. The houses were built in blocks created by parallel roads that cross each other at right angles. Huge granaries and spacious houses were the special features of these cities. There were bathrooms and latrines in every house and a covered drainage system, which indicates a concern for public hygiene. There were carefully constructed private and public wells. The cities were divided into two footpaths, each with a separate fortification. The characteristic earthen pots of the Harappan are well baked, red in color, and with beautiful design like people, leaves, and fish scales. You can see on this image in the pot people, leaves were there, and the red color earth for making the pots. When taped, these pots produce a metallic sound, means when they tap with their palm, it's produce a metallic sound. The Harappan craftsmen were highly skilled in making bronze objects and beads from semi-precious stone of various colors. During ancient civilization, humans play the game such as game board, and it also said it was one of the oldest form of human social interaction. Games are formalized expression of play which allow people to go beyond immediate imagination and direct physical activity. Games capture the ideas and worldview of the cultures and pass them on the future generation. The earliest board games seem to have been a pastime for the elite and were something given as diplomatic gifts. The game boards and gamesmen was found in an excavation at Ur and Mesopotamia in 2600 BC. The name of Harappan gods and goddess were not yet known. We came to know all about them with the help of Harappan seal and clay figures that they worship Pashupati and a mother goddess means lord of all living animals. Sports and entertainment. There were a variety of sports and means of entertainment in the ancient civilization. Hunting and wrestling were the important ones. Games played with the help of game boards and gamesmen were also popular. In ancient Egypt, people played a game that was similar to chess. This game was played with a game board and gamesmen. It was known as Sener. In ancient China also there were many games played with boards and gamesmen. Similarly, games were popular in Mesopotamia and Harappan civilization too. During excavation, many toys were found in Harappan site. They were wheels, whistles, rattles, bullock carts, animals and birds on wheel, etc. You can see in the image. Music and dance were also very important in early civilization. They were an initial part of celebrating a festival. You can see the image. Ancient people used many types of musical instruments. In Mesopotamia, a string instrument known as balag was very popular. You can see the image of this instrument on the slide. Beside instruments like cymbals, rattles, flute, drums, etc. were also played. The Egyptian kings were known as Paroha on the occasion of certain festivals. The Paroha himself used to participate in the celebrations and dance. The bronze image of a dancer found in the excavation at Mohenjo-daro is evidence that dance was important in the Harappan civilization as well. So, children, till now we learn in brief about the history of human civilization from the Stone Age to early civilization. Next year, we shall study in detail the Harappan civilization that developed in the Indian subcontinent. We shall also study the ancient history of India. Balag, a musical string instrument made of gold named Balag, found in the excavation at the city of Ur and Mesopotamia site. The balag has 11 strings. Its height is approximately 2.1 meters. It dates back to about 2650 BC. It was found in the burial of Mesopotamia queen. Her name was Punabi. Do you know this? The name of the four ancient civilizations in Mesopotamia are as follows: Sumerian, Akkadian, Babylonian, Assyrian. The Akkadian Empire arose around 2350 BC in the region of the Akkadian Emperor Sargon. Trade between the Harappan civilization and Mesopotamia flourished to a great extent. Hammurabi, the king of Babylon, 1792 to 1750 BC, was the first to give a written law code to his subject. A unique achievement of the ancient Egyptians was their science of architecture. The grandeur of the ancient Egyptian pyramids and temples are ample evidence of it. Ancient Egyptians mainly used unbaked stone and bricks for construction. They had made great progress in the fields of mathematics, medicine, and irrigation. Egypt was known for building ships of excellent quality. They had also made significant progress in the fields of production of finance objects, mean ceramic objects with a blue glaze, and in making paper from a plant called papyrus. Excavation at Harappa and Mohenjo-daro began in 1921 to 22 AD and the Harappan civilization came to light. Harappa was the place where the civilization was first discovered. Therefore, it is named as Harappan civilization. Inscriptions in the Harappan script are found at various sites of the Harappan civilization. Scholars have tried to read those inscriptions. However, so far efforts to read them have not been successful. Therefore, those inscriptions cannot be used to learn more about the history of the Harappan civilization, considering that the Harappans use a developed script and that the Harappan civilization is contemporary to other ancient civilizations. Its period is called the Proto-Historic period of the history of the Indian subcontinent. Characteristic of early civilization. Permanent agriculture settlements established along river banks. Use of copper and bronze. Developed technology and craft specialization based on special skills. Centrally controlled distribution of water and a developed irrigation system. Surplus means more production of agriculture and other products. Art of writing based on a well-developed script. Long distance trade and a developed transport system, wheel vehicle and use of waterways. Plan cities protective enclosure walls, paved roads, separation between settlements of administrators and common people. Develop science of architecture and sculpture art. Development of science like mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Let's do a quick recap of our Module 2. The earliest civilization of Harappan and Mohenjo-daro. The cities were divided into two or four parts, each with a separate fortification. During Harappan period, craftsmen were highly skilled in making bronze articles. A game board and gamesmen were played to pass their time for elite and something gave and diplomatic gifts. Hunting and wrestling were the important in ancient civilization. Many toys are found in the excavation of Harappan sites. A musical string instrument made of gold named balag. Evaluation of Module 2. Fill in the blanks. Dash in Punjab and dash in Sindh are the two sides of the ancient civilization. Answer Harappa, Mohenjo-daro. Second, games played with the help of games board and dash were also popular. Answer games men. Third, Egyptians kings were known as dash, Pharaoh. Fourth, ancient people used many types of dash instrument. Answer musical. Name the following. Name the instrument in early civilization in Mesopotamia. Answer cymbals, rattles, flutes and drums. Name the toys found in Harappan sites. Answer wheels, whistles, rattles, bullock carts, birds, and animals on wheels. Answer the following. What are some well-known characteristics of Harappan site? Answer. The characteristic of the earthen pots made by the Harappans are well-baked pots, red in color. These pots had beautiful designs like people, leaves, and fish scales. When tapped, these pots produce a metallic sound. Second, which were the games and sports of the ancient civilization? Answer. Hunting and wrestling were important sports in the ancient civilization. There were several games played on games boards like chess. In ancient Egypt, people played a game that was similar to chess known as Senet. Thank you, student.